Yes, we are.
Ladies! Ladies of Copenhagen, how are you? So happy to meet everybody. We're gonna sit down? Yeah. Okay. I really am fascinated by this country, particularly by the whole idea of women not feeling compelled to get married.
I had 3 kids before I got married.
You had 3 kids?
Then we got married because we thought it might be a good idea.
It's not the institution of marriage. It's being with the person. It's much more focused on the relationship and who you meet and how you are together than the whole marriage concept.
Yeah. One of the things Nana was saying is that this isn't a country that has any fears, but you don't have a fear of being homeless. You don't have a fear of losing your job and then therefore losing your home. You don't have that.
Of course you can lose your job, but when you don't have a job, the government will help you to get a job. And while you're trying to get your job, you get support from the state.
Yes, and what's interesting to me that I've read is that because architects and teachers and doctors and bankers and middle-class people, there is no real middle class, right? Because everybody sort of makes the same thing, equal. Everybody's
The more you earn, the more you have to pay in taxes.
The more you earn, the more you have to pay in taxes. So,
That's why the gap between rich and poor is one of the smallest in the world.
yes, because people don't choose their professions based upon how much they're going to earn.
No.
They choose them based on what?
On their interest.
Human values.
Human values.
Yes.
Human values.
Don't you think it's interesting that we are considered one of the happiest people in the world, but we're also one of the least religious people in the world?
Yeah, I
What do
find
you
that
think about
very
that?
interesting. I'm actually puzzled by that.
Yeah, I would think so.
I'm really confused by it. So you don't believe in a higher being?
I don't. Not at
Most
all.
people don't.
No.
I believe in humanity.
You believe in humanity, yeah. But you don't believe in God.
No.
Some do.
I think the churches are empty, but
The churches are empty.
Maybe there is something bigger.
Okay. Maybe you believe and you don't know you believe.
I know I believe, but it's the way you use it. I think.
Yes.
Maybe it's not religion for you. Maybe it's more spiritual. Yeah. So that was an interesting conversation that we could have sat there all day talking about, because one of the women at the table said she really was very religious and disagreed with all of you.